Where the Crawdads Sing is a beautiful and haunting story. It follows Kaya, the so-called marsh girl who grows up completely alone after being abandoned by her family. Both the book by Delia Owens and the film, directed by Olivia Newman, show us themes of loneliness, resilience, and the power of nature. But while they tell the same story, the way they do it feels very different. Let's look at where they connect, where they diverge, and which version tells Kaya's story best.
You're Johnny Clark's sister.
Used to be. He's gone.
One major similarity is how both the novel and film show the marsh as Kaya's true parent. In the book, Owens writes, Kaya laid her hand upon the breathing wet earth and the marsh became her mother. In the film, we see Kaya as a child collecting shells and feathers, touching the mud as if the land itself is protecting her. Both the film and the book help the audience understand how she is forced to grow up alone by showing her alone in the marsh. The narration in the book and the visuals in the movie help show how the marsh isn't just a background, it's her family.
Don't tell me.
I'm getting there.
Don't help me.
Sure. I got all day.
Another similarity is her relationship with Tate. Tate is a boy from the nearby town who also grew up in the marsh. He becomes her friend and encourages her to learn and grow. In the novel, Owens writes, Tate had been her friend when no one else would. The movie captured this too, especially in the dock scene where Tate patiently teaches Kaya how to read. In both the book and the movie, Tate is important because he offers trust and belonging in a world that has mostly rejected her.
I have lived in Barkley Cove my whole life. And like you, I heard the tall tales told about the marsh girl. The reality is that she was an abandoned child, a little girl surviving out there in the marsh on her own.
In the book, we're constantly inside Kaya's head. We hear her thoughts and her poetic ways of seeing the natural world. Owens writes, Kaya listened to the gulls and waves learning their language. The film doesn't show as much of that inner voice. Instead, it spends more time on external events, like the courtroom trial, making the story more dramatic but less personal.
It's time, at last, for all of us to be fair to the marsh girl.
Seabirds of the eastern seaboard. Starring you, Big Red.
Another big difference is Amanda Hamilton. In the book, Amanda Hamilton is a poet whose verses appear throughout the story. Kaya memorizes these poems and connects to them. They become a way for her to express her feelings. For example, Owens writes, Poetry always seemed to pour from Kaya's heart. She devoured Amanda Hamilton's verses, memorizing them as if they were secrets written just for her. In the film, Amanda Hamilton is almost completely missing. The movie shows Kaya's love of nature and art, but without the poetry, we lose a layer of how she really feels on the inside.
It was very important to us to use as much of Delia's words and dialogue as possible.
So which version tells the story better? The film is visually stunning, the marsh landscapes are breathtaking, and the courtroom scenes keep you hooked, but the book is stronger. By letting us hear Kaya's thoughts, it makes us understand her loneliness and resilience in a much deeper way. The film shows her life, but the book makes us feel it. Should this pairing be kept or cut? My verdict is it should be kept. This pairing should stay, because the movie brings the marsh to life in a beautiful way, but the novel gives us Kaya's voice. Together they show how different mediums can tell the same story. The story itself is also very interesting. It's a story of survival, strength, belonging, and the way nature can heal and protect us.